Hey there, welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that touches every one of us. Is the golden age of remote work over? The onset of the COVID-19 pandemic marked a paradigm shift in the global workforce, catapulting remote work from a niche flexibility option to a mainstream work arrangement. This transition led many to proclaim a new golden age of remote work. However, as the world gradually adjusts to post-pandemic realities, questions arise about the sustainability and desirability of remote work as a long-term model. We will delve into various aspects of this issue, exploring whether the so-called golden age of remote work is truly coming to an end. This video is here to guide you. So, let's jump right in. Number 1. Rise of remote work. Remote work, which experienced a remarkable surge during the COVID-19 pandemic, has become a transformative force in the modern workplace landscape. This transformation was necessitated by the imperative need for social distancing measures to curb the spread of the virus. However, what began as a response to a crisis has since evolved into a long-lasting paradigm shift in how businesses and employees approach work. The pandemic acted as a catalyst, compelling companies worldwide to reevaluate their traditional work models and invest heavily in digital infrastructures and tools that could facilitate remote collaboration. This pivot towards remote work was not merely an act of survival. It represented a strategic adaptation to a rapidly changing environment. One of the most significant aspects of this transition was the widespread adoption of technologies that had previously been underutilized or overlooked. Video conferencing platforms, such as Zoom and Microsoft Teams, quickly became integral to daily work routines, facilitating virtual meetings, client interactions, and even social gatherings. These tools not only bridged geographical gaps but also fostered a sense of connectivity among remote teams, thereby mitigating the isolation that remote workers sometimes experience. Number 2. Benefits realized during the pandemic. The COVID-19 pandemic brought about a seismic shift in the way we work and live. And one of the most profound changes was the widespread adoption of remote work. This transition had far-reaching effects on both employees and employers, as well as on broader societal and environmental aspects. Here, we will delve into the manifold benefits that were realized during this extraordinary period. Greater flexibility. Remote work allows employees to have greater control over their work schedules. They could adapt their work hours to suit their personal lives better, leading to improved work-life balance. This newfound flexibility meant that employees could better manage their responsibilities at home, such as childcare or household chores, while still fulfilling their professional obligations. Time and cost savings. The elimination of daily commutes was a game-changer. Employees saved not only valuable time but also money on transportation costs. The hours previously spent sitting in traffic or waiting for public transportation were now reclaimed for personal activities or additional work, leading to increased overall productivity. Enhanced productivity. Surprisingly, many employees reported increased productivity while working from home. The absence of office distractions, such as impromptu meetings or water cooler conversations, allowed for focused, uninterrupted work. Moreover, employees had the freedom to create their ideal work environments, which contributed to better concentration and efficiency. Reduced overhead costs. Employers benefited significantly from remote work as well. They could downsize office spaces, reduce utility bills, and cut back on other operational expenses associated with maintaining a physical office. This reduction in overhead costs had a positive impact on the bottom line for many businesses. Access to a broader talent pool. With remote work, geographic boundaries no longer constrain the talent acquisition process. Employers could hire the best candidates from anywhere in the world, expanding their access to a diverse and highly skilled workforce. This shift in hiring practices allowed companies to tap into a global talent pool previously untapped. Number 3. Post-pandemic scenario. In the wake of the global pandemic, which has left an indelible mark on the way we work and live, the post-pandemic scenario is unfolding with profound implications for businesses and employees alike. The very essence of work models and workplace dynamics is undergoing a radical transformation, as organizations grapple with the complex task of adapting to a new normal. As the threat of the pandemic gradually recedes, companies find themselves at a pivotal juncture, necessitating a comprehensive reevaluation of their work models. This reflective process is not merely a matter of protocol but a strategic imperative with far-reaching consequences for the future of work. One significant development that has garnered considerable attention is the resurgence of in-person work. Several major players across diverse industries have initiated the process of calling their employees back to the physical office environment. Their rationale is underpinned by the belief that in-person collaboration, culture building, and oversight are irreplaceable facets of the work experience. Number 4. Challenges of remote work. Remote work, while beneficial in many aspects, is not without its challenges. These include communication and collaboration. Virtual communication can lack the nuance and effectiveness of face-to-face interactions. Teams may struggle with collaboration and maintaining a cohesive culture. Mental health and isolation. The lack of social interaction and the blurring of work-life boundaries have led to concerns about employee isolation, burnout, and mental well-being. Productivity concerns. While some report increased productivity, others face distractions and decreased motivation in a home environment. Career development. Remote workers often worry about out of sight, out of mind phenomena, potentially impacting their career progression and opportunities for mentorship. Number 5. Hybrid model, a middle ground. The hybrid model represents a pivotal shift in how organizations structure their workforces. It embodies the idea of finding a middle ground between traditional, in-office work and the more modern, remote work arrangements. The pandemic accelerated this shift but has far-reaching implications beyond its immediate causes. The core premise of the hybrid model is to strike a balance between the flexibility that remote work offers and the undeniable benefits of in-person interactions. Remote work allows employees to manage their time and work environment effectively, while in-person interactions foster collaboration, innovation, and a sense of belonging to the workplace community. Technology infrastructure. Ensuring that employees have the necessary technology and tools to work effectively, both remotely and in the office. Communication. Maintaining clear and effective communication across a distributed team is essential. This includes addressing potential disparities in communication between remote and in-office employees. Fairness and inclusivity. Ensuring that all employees, regardless of their work location, have equal opportunities for career growth, recognition, and participation in company culture. Flexible schedules. Allowing employees to have flexibility in determining their work hours and location within certain boundaries. Technology investments. Providing the necessary tools and infrastructure for remote work, including high-speed internet, laptops, and secure communication platforms. Defined in-person days. Designating specific days or periods for in-person collaboration, meetings, and team-building activities. Employee well-being. A successful hybrid model should also prioritize employee well-being. This involves recognizing the challenges that remote work can pose, such as feelings of isolation or difficulties in disconnecting from work. It's essential to provide resources and support to address these issues. Number 6. The future of remote work. While the golden age of remote work, as defined by its peak during the pandemic, may be evolving, it's unlikely to disappear. The future is more likely to be characterized by flexibility and customization to individual and organizational needs. The pandemic has undeniably broadened perspectives on what's possible in terms of work arrangements, and this legacy is likely to persist. The question of whether the golden age of remote work is over is complex. While we may not witness the same level of remote work as at the height of the pandemic, the principles it has established are enduring. The future of work is poised to be more adaptable, with organizations blending remote, in-office, and hybrid models to optimize productivity, employee satisfaction, and business outcomes. As we navigate this transition, the lessons learned during the pandemic will be invaluable in shaping a more flexible and resilient workforce for the future. Thank you for joining me today. Keep learning, keep growing, and until next time, take care and stay financially empowered. You have the power to shape your financial future. Embrace it.